Hello all, and welcome back to HighPriest Reacts to RWBY Volume 5, Chapter 5. The Necessary Sacrifices. Ugh. Man, I love the show. I really love this show. Right, so a few things I want to hit on before we start the episode, like always. Specifically, the reveal from last time. I talked about it a bit, but okay. I don't actually have as much of a problem with this reveal after I've had a week to sit on it. That being said, I still call the people who are going, called it. I'm still calling them out because when most of the people who came up with this idea, first of all, as I said in the last one, did not even account for, I think, did not even account for the whole, with training and time, keeping the semblance up becomes instinctual. Or second nature. The second thing is, most of the biggest reason was because most of the examples they used to prove their theory would require the characters in those moments being stupid. Like, stupider than Sleazy McDumbfuck the Bandit stupid. I'm talking about the guy who, gang punched, and then later punched again when he led her to a blatantly obvious trap. What do I mean? Well, okay. Sleazy McDumbfuck, since we don't have an actual name for him, and I like calling him that, was smart enough to keep his aura up, his aura shield up, even when it, or had it trained instinctually, either way, up, even when he was out relaxing, being sleazy in a bar. But, yet, using some of the other examples, Roman Torchwick wasn't smart enough or well enough trained, despite explicitly being well trained in aura use. As well trained as anyone who's fought with it long enough. Didn't have his up at the heist from Volume 1. I'm talking about when Blake ambushed him. Lots of people like to use the example that Blake tried to hold him hostage or whatever by holding her weapon to his throat. Well, I should point out several things. First, you'll notice that the part she was holding to his throat wasn't even the bladed end of her weapon. So she clearly wasn't trying to cut his throat. Lots of people use the fact that she even tried that. After all, if his aura was up, well, that wouldn't have affected him at all, right? See, it was examples like that that made me think it was the entire idea was stupid. Because, alright. The thing is, why would he be so stupid? And I mean, he'd have to be so stupid that he can't even remember how to breathe. Stupid. To not have his aura up before he goes out on a heist. And Roman was not that stupid. Much of their arguments are like that. Sienna Khan? If she had the ability to shield up, and with how quickly it was, she would have shielded up the moment it looked like things were going to even break out into a fight. Because she's not that stupid. But she didn't. Which is why she got killed. I mean, at the very least, if she had her aura up, we would have saw her try to bring it up right before she got stabbed. Which could have had an interesting visual. The thing going up and then fizzling out almost immediately. Also, I think we're in Menagerie right now. And, yeah. I'm gonna finish talking and I'm gonna have to go for a moment, take care of something. I realized, but I don't want to do this whole rant over again. One of the other big bits of evidence they use is Penny pushing Ruby out of the way of the truck. But, alright. The thing with Torchwick is, I should actually go back to the Torchwick thing. I rushed over one of my aspects. Lots of people seem to forget that aura does not block damage. It reduces it. We see them get hurt even when their aura is up, and we know it's up. Aura will block damage, but it won't stop you from feeling the hurt. And with Blake, even if no matter how much, okay, thing is, Blake can hit hard because of her aura ability. Now, well, Roman's aura would have blocked it, reduced it, but even then, it would have at very least felt like being punched in the throat had she actually hit him with that sword of hers there. Have you ever been punched in the throat? That is a legitimate threat in a fight. Because that will take you out of it, even if it's only for a brief bit. Even with aura healing, it's not fun. You will not be able to keep fighting. And, yeah. So that was a valid threat from her, even if she couldn't slit his throat like people think she was actually friending him with, which in this show is kind of dumb. I'm not saying they're dumb. I'm just saying the idea is dumb. You can be smart and have dumb ideas. 2. The Penny pushing Ruby out of the way of the truck. Much like earlier, aura doesn't block damage; it reduces it. If Ruby had been hit by that truck, it still would have hurt like a bitch. She would have been fine, but it still would have hurt by a bitch. And 2, even with Ruby's aura up, I have a hard time believing, even if Penny wouldn't instinctively push Ruby out of the way, because Ruby's like one of her only friends, the first one she's made entirely on the own. She just said she was worried about her and all that. Penny would, and understandably, instinctively react, with worry. So she pushes her friend out of the way and takes the blocked truck. I mean, it's not that hard to reason through, guys. That's ultimately why I never believed this about the aura up having to bring your aura up, because these were the examples and proofs they used to defend the idea. Even now, with it confirmed, these example and proofs still don't work. Now, okay. I know I thought I was gonna take everything, but, it appears to have passed, so let's get to this episode already. Huh.
Okay. Are you ready?
I've beat up on giant monsters and robots more than once. I think I can handle getting a few signatures.
No, I'm with Blake here. I'm not entirely sure about that.
People need you. Please, join
Signatures.
help us save Haven Academy.
They're getting people to sign up to go fight.
Are you kidding me? We'd love to have someone with your skills on our side.
Mata. Get back inside.
Mom.
You're not going anywhere.
Okay, decent try there. He might have actually gone it if, you know. Yeah, this is like, most of them are completely down with not having Adam in charge. It's fighting to protect the Haven Academy that they've got issues with. Like, can you move? I need to do my job. Yeah, this isn't really going anywhere. I wonder how many signatures they're gonna get. Cause, yeah, damn, the a coup against Sienna Khan. Oh, they're all for stopping that.
Get it? How can they just sit around
Fighting the
and do
Redneck
nothing when the
Humans.
white fang get ready to attack?
Because not everyone is like you and me.
I mean, if it was that Vacuo, I think they might actually give a fuck because Vacuo.
Of fighting, of having to struggle constantly. Menagerie is filled with people that just want to be left alone. And here we are asking them to put the rest of the world before themselves.
I guess I never really thought about it like that.
The problem is, whatever
Very valid
happens
point.
at Haven is going to affect them whether they like it or not. If Adam gets his
An
way
equally
and
valid
Haven
point.
falls, it's only going to make things worse for the Faunus. Everywhere.
It's supposed to be.
He's the guy you used to work with?
Finally.
Yes.
Sorry. Forget I brought it up.
No, it's okay.
Yes, thank you. We've been wondering what
Have
their
you ever
relationship
met
was.
someone and thought to yourself, they are the personification of this word? Okay, well, I remember getting to know Ruby and thinking, this girl is the embodiment of purity. After a while, I saw Weiss was defiance, and Yang was strength.
Huh.
What am I?
Jury's still out on that one. But I'm leaning towards Ernest.
God, that was fun.
At first, I thought Adam was justice. Then I thought he was passion. But over time, I realized I was wrong. He
Really, if
wasn't
I was
any of
thinking
those
of Ruby
things.
as any one word, it'd be
spite.
determination.
Not hatred, not rage, spite.
Not in the
He
Undertale
accepts
sense.
equality.
I haven't played
While
Undertale,
he's
so.
suffering for what he feels the world did to him. And his way of thinking is dangerously contagious. That's what worries me about Ilya. She's not like Adam. Not yet, at least.
I'm still really curious what they were. Seriously.
She's your friend, huh?
Was
She was.
Blake and
Her chameleon
Adam
traits
actually
made
a
she could
thing?
pass as human. She could
Or
have
what
lived a
is he
normal
just
life if she
really
wanted.
just super creepy
But
and
she
not
didn't.
also super creepy?
I always admired
The
that.
super creepy stalker and not super creepy
She lost
stalker
her family in a
ex-boyfriend.
mining accident when she was young, and she joined the White Fang. Like me, she was more or less trained on the road alongside other Faunus. She learned to survive, to defend herself. But as people like Sienna and Adam started to gain a following, she became more dangerous. I guess I did too. My parents tried to get me to leave with them, but I refused. I had Adam and Ilya, after all.
Oh.
You know we're going to have to face her eventually.
I know.
So, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to try and help her the way you helped me. You showed me that sometimes you need to be there for a friend, even when they don't want you to be. I was drowning in guilt and fear. I tried to push you away,
Good
but
job,
you didn't
son.
give up on me.
You
And
actually
I can't give up on
had a
Ilya.
completely, totally,
about time I
and
saved my friends for
recognized
once.
positive influence on Blake's life. That's the key point. She recognizes it. Oh, hey, back to training.
You're really getting better, huh? Are you hungry? It's almost dinner time.
Yeah. That sounds good. I was about to call it a night anyway.
So, you've never fought before?
Just the occasional small grim. Nothing like
We're gonna
this.
get more Rose Garden teasing,
Wow.
aren't we?
You look like a natural.
Look, I can't deny it. They are having fun teasing the
I've only had
fan base
pain
with
for a
this.
few weeks, but I feel like I've had it for a lifetime. Longer, even. I sound like a crazy person.
I mean, Yeah, just a little. At this pace, you'll be combat ready in no time.
Oh. I want to give her a hug.
I'll see you upstairs.
How do you handle all of this?
Yeah, that I did there, and I'm like, oh, that had to hurt to say, and I just want to hug her so much right there at that moment.
I'm more scared than I've ever been in my life. Than I ever thought was possible. I always knew that I wanted to be more than a farmhand, but this?
Yeah.
Who would ask for this?
We all went to Beacon because we wanted to help people. But you're right. None of us asked for this either. We just have to press on and
How
hope.
can you be so confident? People have tried to kill you. The world's about to go to war all over again. How are you okay with any of this?
Oh. Should be in our issues here.
Well, I lost two of my friends. Penny Polandina and Pira Nikos. I didn't know them for very long, but that doesn't change the fact that they were two of the most kind-hearted people I'd ever met. But that didn't save them. Pira thought that if there was even the smallest chance of helping someone, that it was a chance worth taking.
I am 100 saying I'm one of those people who thinks
She died
Penny's
fighting a battle she knew she couldn't win.
coming back in some form.
And
No one will ever change my mind about that.
was killed. Just to make a statement.
I'm sorry.
I am scared. But not just for me. What happened at Beacon shows that Salem doesn't care if you're standing against her or not. She'll kill anybody. And that scares me most of all. Pira, Penny, I'd be lying if I said that it didn't hurt. That I didn't think about them every day since I lost them. That I didn't wish I had spent more time with them. If it had been me instead, I know they would have kept fighting too. No matter how dangerous it was.
Determination.
That's what I choose to do.
I told you. Determine goddamn nation.
Forward.
Well, glad someone got her to decompress a little with her issues. Talking about even just that much must have helped a lot.
Come on. If we
That
didn't
being
know I was
said,
gonna eat everything, it wouldn't be the first time.
marking that down and then that rose guard moment.
Oscar, this isn't gonna be easy. But the fact that you're even trying says a lot about you. You're braver than you think.
Okay, now I know I'm actually gearing up a little. Huh.
She really is remarkable, isn't she?
I probably would have been bawling had this talk happened last season.
In some ways, yes. But in many others, no. She has her quirks, her faults, just like everyone else. But she also possesses something unquantifiable. A spark that can inspire others even in the darkest of times.
This must be really hard on her, too.
It most assuredly is.
Your thoughts
Oh no.
are of no significance. If this is how High Leader Taurus wishes to proceed, then we shall make it so.
Fucking Christ.
Of
What
course,
are
brother.
the creepy bros? What are they doing now?
Come in.
And hello,
Sister
Ilya.
Thank you for meeting with us.
How may I be of assistance?
They're gonna have her try to kill the Belladonnas, aren't they?
We have wonderful news.
What is it?
We finally received a message from the Mistral Brotherhood.
Oh
The
joy.
operation was a success. Adam Taurus has claimed his place as the High Leader of the White Fang.
Fucking wonderful.
And Sienna?
Buried with honor. The other branches of the Fang have been given the story that was agreed upon.
A necessary sacrifice. We won't forget everything she did for us.
Indeed.
Your maturity
Rationalization.
and understanding in regards to this matter is appreciated, and it is why we've summoned you here this evening.
Yep.
The White Fang is experiencing a transitional period.
Yeah, from
And
crazy
change
terrorist
can be
organization to crazy cultist terrorist
If it's
organization.
for the betterment of the Faunus, then it's a pain we can endure. What's our next mission?
Containment. With the CCT towers still inoperable, we have the luxury of control over the flow of information.
Yep.
News of Adam's ascension has yet to reach Menagerie, but when it does, the citizens of Kuokawana will undoubtedly react poorly now that the chieftain has spoken out against us.
Oh,
It's my
no.
fault the Belladonnas had any ground to stand on.
Do not
They're
concern
going-
yourself with past failures.
Oh,
Delay.
no. Don't tell me they're not just gonna
We have
stop
an
at
opportunity for redemption.
the
What do you
Belladonnas.
need me to do?
The Belladonnas are the only remaining threat to Adam's assault.
Okay, so it's just the Belladonnas.
And so,
I was afraid they were gonna just slaughter Kuokana en masse and blame it on humans, too. I mean, that sounds right up to Adam's ballpark.
like Sienna, they stand in the way of true progress for our people.
We would never put
Yeah,
such
but
a
her
burden
to you
on
since
you
she's your
alone,
friend.
of course.
Since one of them's your
Your brothers
friend.
and sisters will be at your side, but your relationship with their daughter makes you an integral part of this operation.
Blake?
We know how close you were with young Blake. Rest assured, High Leader Taurus has requested she be taken alive, but we cannot risk having her present.
Oh, of course! He can't lock her up in his
Full of menagerie.
basement
To
otherwise.
understand what happens to those who speak out against the White Fang.
And we'll be left without a leader until our victory is complete.
A necessary sacrifice. Sister.
Yeah. Well, it seems some people were right that Belladonna was getting a hit on them. Just, they were wrong about the timing.
She's right to worry about the citizens. It's possible they may come to see Gira as a martyr.
It is a risk we must take.
Oh yeah, much like you're trying to turn Sienna into.
I will not allow them to ruin this. The Belladonna name has brought me nothing but grief.
Oh,
You've done well in
you
finding the
freaky
deserter.
asshole.
Bring her to me alive. But not before you've slaughtered her family.
Ah, of
I
course.
have a promise to keep.
Yeah, there we go.
He seems unwell.
He carries with him a tremendous burden.
He seems
Sure
unwell.
He is the one to lead us.
We must do
Oh,
what is
that's
best for the
glorious. Oh, that's glorious. Even these guys figure out there's something
Did you
fucking
see
wrong
Tigger's
with that.
messenger?
Wings!
Beneath the waves,
We have actual.
along with his
We have
body.
Faunus with wings! Bat Faunus, by the way.
Then all
Woo!
is well.
Well, that's good for world building. I mean, I thought it might be possible, but you never for sure. Wow, okay. So, the Belladonnas are... Those death flags look like they're rearing their ugly heads again. It's good that Ruby had a chance to decompress even just a little. I still want to know what the hell they were what the relationship status between Creepo, aka Adam, and Blake was, because Christ. Just Christ. Man, it's... Even the White Fang themselves are like, this might be a bit concerning. It's like, he's under a lot of stress. Yeah. Kind of remembering the, Hellsinger Bridge number 8. Right, okay. Okay. That was a great episode. I enjoyed it immensely. Little bit of world building we had just with that fucking winged bastard right there. I love seeing an actually crowded menagerie. I like seeing more menagerie. I'm getting curious about where the hell Crow and Co. acquired that house from. I mean, did they just talk to, did he call Leo and get one arranged? Did he pay for it? How much money do these guys have on them? Because are they renting the house? Because, whoo boy, that's a big house. Seems like it costs quite a bit. It's clear that Ruby and Co. had money, but I didn't think Crow had that much on him. Ooh. Yeah, like I said, I think if they were asking the people in Menagerie to fight for Shade Academy, they might be more likely, but that's just because Shade is Shade. Yeah? It's San Vacchio, the one place where they're basically, hey, if you can fight and defend yourself and survive here, you're okay with us. Saying the nation who is most okay with them, they'd probably be Minstrel, however. Well, we don't know who was the main crux behind the whole shipping all the Faunus out there thing that happened. I wouldn't be surprised if it was either Minstrel or Atlas. It could be Vale, but I sincerely doubt it was Vacchio. Also, once again, Winged Faunus. That is awesome. That opens up so many more ways to design an OC in this setting. I always enjoy it when we see more and more Faunus designs. Because originally, people thought, oh, it's only mammals. The more and more functioning bits we can see, well, I actually cannot wait to see this guy in combat. Flying bastard in combat. Fancy house they got there. Just, look at this. Marble floors. But, yeah. Like I said, Ruby is someone who I describe as determination, not, purity. I mean, all the shit she goes through, she just picks herself up and keep going. It's what she does. Because she knows she has to. Or at least believes she has to. And so she'll keep going no matter what. Does leave me a bit curious what would have happened had Ozpin ended up in her head. Fanfic writers, get on that. But, yeah. I'm gonna pop. I wish the episodes were longer. Like 16 minutes again. I really wish they could stick to 20 minutes, but but this episode actually works perfectly for this episode, so I can't really complain. I just want more Ruby. I mean, heck, if they keep it up and next season they go like 16 episodes again, I'd be very happy. If 16 episodes, all this length, happy. It does make watching them in movie mode kind of not really a thing you can do anymore. Like you could way back when, but Like, with Volume 1 and even 2. But, like, how long would this season be once you add it all together? Ugh. Too long to watch it like that. Not too long on its own, no. Let's see, what else? I mean, I've already covered my salt from last episode. And how I'm not really as salty as I was at the end of the episode anymore. I talked about... Yeah. I am still... Oh, yeah, I really do want to know how many signatures they got on that, those, things. Oh, yeah, and, of course, the Rose Garden. Now, as I said, that's not my primary ship. Nothing adults till death. My death, by the way. Not stopping shipping that anytime soon. But while I don't think this is a particularly strong nuts and adults moment, like, say, nuts and adults, I meant Rose Garden. Ugh. Words are hard. Rose Garden moment as compared to, say, last episode, I think it was, or episode 3. Well, pretty much every episode with them involved. The fandom is going crazy with this shit, and I find it hilarious. Like I said, I don't ship it majorly, and I don't think even if they got together, they would stay together because the whole husband thing. But it's a cute ship. They're adorable. They're kind of adorable together, just because, you know, they're both kind of awkward dorks. And, well, also just because they seem to have some actual chemistry, unlike Lancaster. Not as adorable as Nothing Adults, though. Nothing ain't out adorable in that, because that's just like adorable, even more adorable. But yeah. Yeah, outside of shipping talk, I ain't got nothing else to say about this episode. It was good. I liked the more we learned. I had no idea why it does that. I'm gonna have to figure out how to get to stop doing that. But yeah. I mean, the only other thing I have to talk about is the YouTube blocking thing, which, like I said before, I'm just on my redirect videos. I just do not care enough to go through the extra weekly effort every week to get them to unblock my videos. If it was a once every couple episode thing, I'd do it. If it was maybe even every other episode. But ain't nothing I can do. If I stop it from happening directly, then I'm not going for that effort every freaking week. Partly because it would just delay my videos longer. I already dislike having delayed them this much. I mean, yes, it's a day, but anyways, if you enjoyed this video, then please like, comment, subscribe, support the original release. This is HighPriest signing out. I'll see y'all next time.